you lied to me about.
I never lied about Sheila. I just got mixed up about what the bases mean.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is James, and in this video, I just really quickly want to go over a couple of characters that were mentioned in the show. Someone that Rick knew, and someone else that Rick, Lori, and Carl all knew. It was season 2, episode 5, Chupacabra, that the group was looking for Sophia. They had gone out in different teams, laid off the map into a grid, and Rick and Shane were taking one grid area. They did a little bit of arguing, but before that, they just kind of talked freely, talked a little bit about the old days, high school, getting with girls in high school. Rick didn't do as much. Shane seemed to be like the guy that slept with the PE teacher and all the girls, the girl at the diner, the waitress, just everybody. Rick, though, just didn't have that kind of history. They did joke about one girl, Sheila. Shane says, "That's a girl you lied to me about." Rick saying he was just confused about what the bases were. Shane kind of ends that before they go into their arguing with that they're all dead. Everybody we knew before is dead and we don't have to worry about them anymore. So we have Sheila. That was possibly just a fling of Rick's. Could have been an actual girlfriend, ex-girlfriend before he met Lori. But then in season 8, episode 15, as Rick is reading Carl's letter to him, Carl mentions another character, Aunt Evie. I remember my 8th birthday when Aunt Evie showed up and surprised us. She was on leave. So that insinuates, to me anyway, that she's in the military.
At the KCC with that giant cake and Aunt Evie showing up on leave, surprising all of us.
I used a Navy person on the thumbnail, but it could have been any branch of the military. She was on leave. We don't know if it was Rick's sister. We don't know if it was Lori's sister. It was Aunt Evie, though, so it pretty much had to be one of those, right? Carl's aunt. We never hear Rick talking about a sister. We never hear Lori talking about a sister. Just that one time in that letter. We don't know who she is. We don't know any background on her. Will we see her at any point in the future? I highly doubt it. But we did get a mention by Carl about Aunt Evie. So those are just a couple of characters that were mentioned in The Walking Dead that we never really know anything about. We never see them. I would say it's most likely that Sheila didn't make it, maybe, but did Aunt Evie? Was she a part of the military when everything happened? You would think she probably still was. Where was she stationed? What's been going on? I think it would be a cool story. It would definitely be a lead into, hey, let's go back at the beginning and start with the military. I think one of the greatest ones would be the story about the tank soldier and how he ended up in the tank. And that could tell the story of the fall. They could even have a couple of seasons in it leading up to the fall of society. But they could easily bring in Aunt Evie as another character, as another way, a possible way to, hey, let's revamp this story. Let's restart the story from the beginning, and it be from the perspective of Aunt Evie. The cool thing about the Aunt Evie story could be that she actually lives through everything and ends up at Commonwealth way at the end when Daryl maybe gets back and, Rick reunites with a bunch of the other people. Hey, Aunt Evie just showed up. How about that? And learns that Carl died and Lori died. Maybe it was Lori's sister. But hey, you guys let me know what you think about it, of course. And definitely, if you know any other characters or people mentioned that we never saw on screen, that we really don't know much about, hey, definitely mention them too down in the comments. We can talk about it in the comments, and I'll join you there. This is James in Nashville. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more dead stuff.